Hello, everybody. So I'm pre-recording this in case Adeline says anything weird. So I had to be careful. But we're all having a little munchie freak out here right now. Because I've got the munchies.
What are you doing back here?
I'm in my hole. So I figured we'd make this.
How did you find the Rice Krispies?
I got 4 Rice Krispies. You want one?
No.
I got Rice Krispie treats.
Probably poison.
Regular Rice Krispie treats. These aren't the kind that you guys might think they are, okay? They're actual from the tent over there. So get your mind out of the gutter. So.
Did you poison them?
No.
Weirdo.
They're good. So I guess now you can learn about what we're doing because we have some plans that we're going to do. Adeline, you want to hear about them?
Sure.
Okay, so tomorrow we're going to get up and we're going to start our day normal, and then we're going to get really weird.
What? I thought we were just going to start the day normal.
Well, we're going to go on a trip for a couple days, and then we're going to come back.
No! I can't miss.
What's what?
I miss my friends.
What, the friends you made here?
Yeah.
They'll be here still.
No!
Yeah. We won't. No, listen, we have to. Because.
Wait.
Are you live?
No.
No, she.
We have a mission we need to go on. And then when we come back, we're not going to be staying at the camp anymore.
What?
Nope.
Are we going to go to the gas and diesel?
Mm-mm.
Where are we going then?
We're moving up in the world.
No!
Yes, we are.
Staying in Camp Miller.
We can't.
Then I'll stay here by myself.
Okay.
That's what I was hoping you would say. So there you go, Camp Miller. We're leaving you. We're taking the dog and we're leaving the child. So, if you guys thought it was bad before, wait until we leave Adeline behind. No, we have to go because we got other things we're doing. So, I will say this, everybody, that
Get out of here.
the support from the community here has been overwhelming. It has been.
Get out of his...
It really has been. And I will just say, on behalf of my earlier broadcast, that when I talked to a certain someone who many of you are familiar with, their response was, Gabriel, I don't care if you smoke rabbit shit. You're my friend, and I like you. And I said, thank you very much. I said, I'm not going anywhere. He says, no, you don't. You're not. You better not. So I'm not going to divulge a whole lot of plans because there's always people trying to hate and recreate instead of wanting to participate and eat what's on their plate. And that shit ain't great. So I'll tell you something after I leave the gate. I'll be back in about 2-3 days. So no, hold on. Let's try to be serious for a second, though. So what happened was, after I did my broadcast, I went and got myself my pizza, and
Without us.
I should have drove all the way back, and now we're back. I brought you guys back pizza.
3 slices.
Wow, I didn't realize I brought you guys that much.
Adeline.
So, stop.
Stop.
So-
Seriously, he said stop.
So just hold on. You're right here with me, though. Come on now. So I got a call finally from this guy I've been waiting on. And they're coming out with the wood mill. This guy, he has a big furniture business. And that's all I can say. And this is going to be pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
It is, though, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I said yeah.
Now, I really wish I could give you guys more information, but many of you already know, and we're very adamant about nobody running us out or us feeling like we need to be ran out because, lots of people still need some help out here, and, the free fuel is nice, but it's not going to stop somebody's house from falling over. So what I'm going to be doing is I'll be back on Sunday. I got a location to go to set up. And a couple real professionals are going to come out here with their own equipment and fully self-sufficient, self-supporting. We'll be off-site here. We're not going to be running with Kent Miller. Not that everything here hasn't been super awesome, and I'm very grateful for everything. But what I'm going to be doing is milling wood from dawn to dusk from all these trees that are all over the place. And if anybody needs any free lumber, all you got to do is ask. Starting Sunday, I will let you guys know what location I'm going to be at. I will be here in Pensacola, nearby, and operating totally independently with a total independent mill that's being brought and everything. And all the wood you could possibly imagine will be getting spit out for about a week or two, at least 1 week. Total professionals. I've already got trees marked to be picked up. There's trees laying all over the place. So I got all the free lumber you want. Probably starting Monday afternoon here locally. So I can mill any board from any native tree that you want to any dimensions from 1x1 to 36x36 beams, and they could be as long as the tree is. No more fussing around with oblong materials. We can even arrive on site and mill boards square in position where they're at anywhere in this whole county. Anywhere. I don't need any help. I don't need anybody else's equipment. It's going to be a small operation. If anybody's interested in maybe helping out, of course we'll accept help. But really, all we need is to make sure that you guys get the wood you need. And it's all around you. It just needs to be cut into your dimensions. In the meantime, what I would like to do for you guys is I'm going to have a bunch of floor jacks brought, the kind you can stick up like people use for their basements to keep the floor from collapsing. I'm going to be getting a bunch of those. So I'm interested in propping up and supporting houses. If anybody has any question about whether or not I have the skills to do that, well, just go by, look at the Apple House, ask Junior, ask Nolan, ask Will Pagan, anybody else, if I got what it takes to make that kind of stuff happen. Now, am I a carpenter? Am I a contractor? No, I wouldn't. I'm sure there's some things I could do, but sometimes you just got to be honest about what your skill set is. My intention will be to make sure that your house does not fall over until you're ready to get to it and do what you need to do. So I've been working with a lot of people who are outside of of even the state, who have family homes here, who they just now finally got back around to coming and seeing and stuff. So I can also offer to keep an eye on your stuff, move things around, make it look like there's a project happening there. So that way when people are, because inevitably, and it's already pretty much started to happen, people are going to creep around and they're going to want to take advantage of the absence of people in the homes and whatnot. So sometimes doing simple things like tarping some things up, which I still need to do the Apple House, and just touching the place every now and again. I'd be more than willing to help people once they get their house propped up. If you're not able to stay in it, to offer some kind of visible presence here and there and move around stuff. Are you making faces behind me?
No.
Why not? That'd be fun. You guys think that's funny? I also have my two helpers. I've got Nita Gerson, who you guys all know, my girlfriend. This is her daughter, Adeline.
What's up, gang?
And luckily for me, before when I came out here, I would have been stuck with 5 girls, right? I was already stuck with 4, but we got a new friend. Where is he? Where's Copper? Let me introduce Copper. Where's Copper? Bring Copper to me. So we have another man in the house, and he's intact. He's got his balls. Like this dog right here has got his balls. You understand me? Let me see this guy. Come here. Let me see. So we have another man
Yes,
in the house, and his name's Copper.
Yeah.
And he's a victim of the flood, and he's a victim of the flood of abuse and of addiction too. His daddy, his last daddy, was a real twack star, and he loves us. And he gets along with the pups, and I love him. Okay, here we go. Take him back here. That's our new dog. We got a dog here, so I'm traveling with, and organizing things with, and I have my team. This is my team. This is our team.
Hi, gang.
This is Team RV, Ferrari. It's like a Ferrari. That's an RV. It's a Ferrari. That's not even a joke. So we're gonna be back Sunday. We're going to leave tomorrow morning, and we're going to take off. We're going to go do a little walkabout because Nita's really wanted to show her daughter where she grew up, which is not too far from here at the border in Tennessee. So we're going to make a trip. Adeline is just now finding out about this herself just now. She's actually learning about this in real time.
What's that message?
That message says, "I think that girl next to you is very ugly." Is what it said. If I had my glasses on, I could see what their profile picture looked like. And whoever left that comment about my friend,
James Rarick
Grindek.
commented on your video.
James Grindek. James Reddick, we were making a comment about something else during this broadcast or during this video. This has been pre-recorded in front live before a studio audience. So we have a good team, and we're going to keep doing this. God led me here. And here's one of the other cool things happens that Nita doesn't even know about. So I go and I get the pizza, and this dude calls me up right then. And I'd said a prayer like, God, what do you really want from me? Because the thing is, I was feeling a certain way. I was almost feeling as if I had done something wrong. And I was like, well, how am I going to get out of here without being embarrassed? This is going to be so. But I started thinking, like, I didn't do nothing wrong. As a matter of fact, in my whole life, this is the most consistent right I've ever done. So. I'm not going to edit that out. Whoa. Evan's in on that. No, but seriously, let me end the serious stuff. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go on a little trip, and we're going to go around the territory. We're going to go on like a little vacation. I need some time away anyway, because I've been getting sore. And then I'm going to be back Sunday to meet up with these guys who I've been working on this project for a minute. And I've also made a connection here in camp. And I think that we're really going to take this to the next level. Our intentions are to build monuments, not just structures, to make things last beyond people's lives. Like, to really create from the environment, to create from this environment things that are not just Band-Aids, but actual lasting repairs, man. You know what I mean? The scars will always be here, but you always need to get stitches sometimes. And this place needs a lot of stitches, not just Band-Aids. It really does. So we want to go the extra mile with what's been provided. We'll be able to choose the wood we want to use. We will be able to do it right with skill and have the time necessary to put in the real detail that's going to be necessary. And in the meantime, like I said, my main thing that I enjoy doing, what I think is the best thing that I could possibly be doing, is just properly thinking outside the box and finding ways to support houses that's a lasting, to make them stable. So that way, takes the pressure off of you guys, because I tell you what, there was slides today from this rain. Just this little bit of rain caused damage that nobody really wants to talk about, but many of us have all seen across the street, and I have plenty of time-lapse video of those hillsides and that mountainside and whatnot from the other side of this thing that I could go back and I could review, and I could look into it today, and I could do another one in the morning. And I'm telling you, when you do the comparison of the slide that's across the river over there, it's way worse than it was. And there's another one that went down and the road started collapsing as I was coming in from Burnsville. So we need to get some houses supported, or they're just going to be disappeared forever. So keep in mind, that is one of my things that I'm offering as a service to you guys is, hey, if you got some house that's hanging off the darn thing, and I've saw a couple particularly that they're leaning up against trees where you got like this tree, you got to, well, we need to attach to the tree that it's leaning against that saved its life in the first place and make that tree a part of the heritage of the house itself and totally incorporate that beautiful tree that's smashed into the corner of your house and slid down into the whole overall structure, to stop things, at least time standstill. So we can get through the winter, and then in the summertime when the weather turns back nice again, which it's going to do, and we're going to have another summer, let's just see to it that we can all be able to hunker down together and keep things secure and just cross our fingers and do a lot of praying that this ground is going to stay stable. And hopefully, God willing, you will continue to experience this God-forsaken drought you guys have been in, because we need the drought to stay. We need the drought to continue. This would be a terrible time for this drought to break. This is not a time to rejoice for rain. This is a time to be happy that we have an overabundance of water that's been delivered to us. It's potable and drinkable, and you can take showers with water and not pray for any more right now. Really, really, we shouldn't just do any praying at all as far as the weather, because really, actually, I think Mother Nature is kind of feeling bad about what she did. She had a temper tantrum, and I think that Mother Nature is really ashamed of herself and that she's done her best to say she's sorry. So let's just leave her be, because hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, and that's the truth. So that's our intentions. But take these kids with me, my girl, her daughter, all these dogs, go on a walkabout. I'm going to leave some stuff here stored in a safe location so I don't have to take a whole bunch of stuff. And we'll just jump in the RV and we're just going to take a little weekend vacation. Come back, bang. I'll just start right back up and just do what I was doing. I won't be here at Camp Miller, but I will be nearby and I will be of service to all of you. And once again, coming sometime Monday afternoon, I will be delivering and sawing and providing case-specific dimensional lumber to anybody who needs it for free, as much as you need. So that's it. It'll be a 24-hour-a-day operation, and from dawn to dusk, there will be a sawmill ripping out boards all day long by professionals. So I hope
salvage from the storm.
Yeah, all salvage from the storm. Like these boards that you're going to get are from trees like that you would have probably puked if the logging company came through and just started chopping down all these trees. Well, that didn't happen. So we should rejoice that we didn't have to be barbaric and hack down all the trees and just come through here. There was a hand selection of a lot of trees were carefully hand-picked by God to be dropped. Big ones too. And that we will have the equipment to go after these trees and properly hewn them down and mill them to what you guys need. So I hope that you guys find that useful, and I'm pretty sure that many of you do. And besides that, I'll be around for an occasional joke, make a fool of myself, and you guys can laugh at my expense, and that's fine with me too. And yeah, and once again, notice the difference, if you could, please, between a cigar and something else. Because I smoke cigars. I don't smoke the big fat ones. I'm more like a Clint Eastwood cheroot style, skinny little thing, But it's a Swisher. My dad used to smoke them, so I kind of took them on. And now cigarettes don't even do it for me. So really, you should feel bad for me. Actually, no, don't feel bad for me. I'm okay. So what do you guys think? Guys, anything you guys want to say in closing? Any comments from the ladies? No. Why, you had so much to say before behind my back. You don't got nothing you want to say, Adeline?
Well, I just want to say, I hope y'all have a good night. And
anything else?
Stay safe out there, because it's definitely getting really cold. Make sure to put on some warm clothes.
Not bad advice whatsoever. Anything you want to say, Nita? That's some hard shoes to fill.
Go into the camera. Whee!
Say it.
Just that we're getting past the immediate dire need of assistance, like the donations where people send up, travel.
There she
No,
is.
don't
There's
do
her.
that.
Well, I just want
Don't
you
do
to
that.
That's what she looks
No.
like.
People are sending up travel soaps and stuff like that, and we're past that. And it's the same thing with building houses. Like, you're not, we've got people in a position where they're stable right now, but not in any long-term sense.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're all trying to do in the area is try and rebuild their lives and their houses.
And in the meantime,
it's not the emergency disaster
No.
situation that it was a couple weeks ago. So,
and also try to get people back to where their hopes and dreams that they had have to be completely scratched from their list of desires just to rebuild to get back to normal. Like, let's get people back to normal and to help them with their dreams, you know, help them maybe establish the garden area that they always dreamed of, or, you know, or whatever, or just create a whole new exciting thing. Like, you know, like man, in California, they pay it for a rock yard. Those rocks can be moved around. We can make sculptures and do fun things and make it more interesting. And, you know, people might even ask, like, well, what made you come up with this idea? Well, Mother Nature just threw all these rocks in my yard where there once was a nice, beautiful meadow. Well, I'm sorry. One thing I can't do and I won't do is go out there and move a bunch of rock around and because you don't like seeing rock. You guys have some rocks that are worth money. People pay money for those things, you know, because they're heavy. You should be happy that you've got this landscape change and just run with it. Run with the landscape change. Make it new, a whole new thing. And if it's possible to get something back to normal, we can do that too. But anything else you want to say?
oh, that's it.
Yeah, and I'm going to be all right. And once again, if anybody needs to go back and review, we're not keeping score or nothing, but, you know, I've got probably about, I don't know, 200 hyperlapse videos from the past month, at least 100. That's like 3 or 4 a day of activity. So if you're interested and you're new to this, go ahead, go on my Facebook page, go hit on my icon on there so you can scroll through, tap a reel, just scrolling through the reels if you need to, tap on videos, however you want to do it. You know, you could also go for search, and you could even scroll all the way back and see all kinds of stuff that I might be embarrassed about. Who knows? I've been an open book my whole time. So learn about me, and so you know who's in your community. I'd like to know more about you guys too, and I want you guys to feel safe and confident that I'm here to help you and be of service. So whatever it takes, I have not hidden anything from anybody, and I will continue to be an open book throughout the rest of this adventure. So is that it? Is that all you guys wanted to say?
Just that any kind of conflict or butting of heads that might have happened or gone on was just that, and we are actually all making friends with people who are local, and that should
Exactly
hold more weight than this, which is a temporary thing.
And we're all men. There's going to be conflict and arguments, man. We should have a boxing ring right in the middle of this place. Really, if Camp Miller keeps going, I nominate that there should be a freaking boxing ring right in the middle of this whole place. And of course, I don't recommend that it be used. I'm not trying to promote violence. We should have gloves that fit everybody and headgear and mouthpieces and everything. But just get on out there. How much fun would that be anyhow? If you got a problem with something, get on out there and wrestle it out, because as this thing goes on, man, it's going to get more and more aggravating. We're doing this stuff, and we're doing it as selflessly as we possibly can, but we're all human. We're all flawed. We all have our demons. Most of the people who have hung on here, in my humble opinion, we all are misfits. Every single one of us is a misfit in some way or shape or form. Nerdy, too buff, too gung-ho, but everybody's here. And so far, most of the people who I've seen have actually been out there in the trenches. So really, we should all have a brotherhood, was what really should happen. And nobody should be seeking power or trying to be more powerful than the next person. We should all lift each other up and recognize there's a pecking order. There's people who have more skills than other people. Everybody fits in somewhere in the whole thing. And it's all one thing. It's not an individual. It's all one thing. Everybody's doing their part. And I'm just trying to be an Indian. I'm trying my best to be an Indian. Fair enough?
Yeah. Everybody's in a really high stress situation.
High stress.
But we've all come together for a greater good. We just have to remember to not let one take away from the other one.
Caress before you stress.
Yeah.
So yeah, stage 2, stage 3. We're going 3.0. We're going Helene 3.0 in 2 days or 3 days. And it's going to be spectacular. I'm going to be spitting out wood like it's all good. So come get your 2x4s, come get your 2x6s, come get whatever wood you need, and come get it quick, kids. Okay? I love you guys.